Hey beautiful people, welcome to Touch of C Natural. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to come up with a formula, how to write your formulas in percentages, and then how to convert these percentages into grams so that you can make any other kind of recipe, any other kind of formula using the same recipe that would have the same consistency and every single thing just the same as it is. So while we are talking and discussing about how to come up with a formula, how to write it in percentages, you're just going to stay here and get ready with me while I hydrate my skin, while I apply my vitamin C, and then while I apply sunscreen onto my skin. And of course this is also my moisturizer, so I'm just going to be hydrating my skin while we discuss all of this. So the reason why skincare formulations are written in percentages is so that it can be very easy for you to make the same product, the same consistency, the same quality in different batches, in different formulations. You can have a formula of 50 grams, you can have a formula of 100 grams, you can have a formula of 1000 grams, you can have a formula of whatsoever gram you have, but you want them to be the same consistency. So I'm just dampening my skin because you need a hydrated skin to go in with any product that has hyaluronic acid. So this is my salicylic acid toner that I made in one of my videos. That is what it is. So of course we all know that professional and sellable skincare are written in percentages. So for you to know the batch size of what you want to make, first of all we are starting with batch size, which is in grams. So for you to know the batch size of what you want to make, all you need to do is to get your container. For instance, this is a 30 ml container, and then I want to make 10 30 ml container, which is what now 30 ml times 10, which is 300 grams. So I know that my batch size for my vitamin C serum is 300. That is what it is. I know that my batch size for my vitamin C serum is 300 grams. So I know that what I'm looking for is a 300 grams batch size. So now we are coming back to percentages. Okay, so to write a formula, what you need to simply do is to decide what product I want to make. Now I want to make a body butter. What do I need my body butter to do for me? I want my body butter to be a body butter that combats dry skin. So I need it to be hydrating. So that is what I am looking at. So I'm going to start looking for products that would go into that body butter and make it hydrating. I want to come up with vitamin C serum. I need it to be a vitamin C serum. So what products are going to come into this formula and make a vitamin C serum? Then now I'm thinking of my hyaluronic acid, I'm thinking of vitamin C, I'm thinking of water, of course, I'm thinking of my preservative. This is for the most basic vitamin C formula. For other types I may be thinking of licorice. Okay, now let me bring it back home. I'm trying to make a body butter for dry skin, to hydrate dry skin. So for this hypothetical formula we're going to make in this video, I'm going to be talking about the body butter. So now I'm thinking of shea butter, I'm thinking of mango butter, I'm thinking of cocoa butter, I'm thinking of sweet almond oil. These are ingredients that would go into my body butter and hydrate the skin. That is exactly what it is. Then how do I keep my body butter from going bad? So I'm thinking of vitamin E oil. it is going to stop oxidation process, it is going to slow down the product from changing color. Then the next thing, I want it to smell nice, I want it to smell fruity. Then I'm thinking of an essential oil or a fragrance oil. Now I have 6 ingredients for my formulation. Next thing, what do? I go to my skincare manufacturer and find out what percentage of these ingredients can go into my skincare. That is what I want to know. So for vitamin E, the vitamin E I use, it's from 0.5 to 2%. For me, vitamin E oil is very expensive, so I will just try my best to stick to 0.5. Now I'm talking, and then note that for me, I start with the lowest ingredient, the ingredient with the lowest number of percentage that needs to come into the product. My product has gone into my skin, so I'm going in with the next step. So I'm now talking about my fragrance oil or my essential oil. Fragrance oil, we're talking about 0.5% to 1% or 0.2% to 1% written by your manufacturer, depending on how strong or how active your fragrance oil is. For me, I decide to stick to 0.5%, which is what is going to go in. Next, I'm going to go to my sweet almond oil, because this is a body butter. I want to keep it more of butters and less of oil. So what do? I decide to use 20% of sweet almond oil. 20% of sweet almond oil, because you can use sweet almond oil as much as you want in this particular formulation, but I'm sticking to 20%. Why? Because I do not want so much oil. I want it to have that buttery feel. So that is what it is. So up next, I'm thinking of my cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is also expensive, but then I want shea butter to be the most in this formulation. So what do? I decide to use 10% of cocoa butter. 10% of cocoa butter. Then we're looking at the mango butter, which is the next thing in this formulation. And then I want that mango benefit, the benefits mango butter gives, and then I decide to go in with 15% of my mango butter. Then what do? A formula should be equal to 100%. So the next thing I do is to go in and calculate the total of all of these ingredients I have added into my formulation, add it up, subtract it for 100, and then I get the final percentage for the body butter, for the shea butter, which should go into the formulation. When we need to calculate our grams, we want to convert our percentages into grams. In as much as it's in percentage, we are not leaving it as percentage finally. You either do it in 2 ways. For instance, you're saying 54%, that is 54 over 100 times the amount of grams you want. This is a body butter. For instance, this is a body butter container, 100 grams. I want to make 10 of this. Or this is a 50 grams container. I want to make 10 of this, which is 500 grams. So 10 times 5, which is 500 grams. So I'm going to say 54 over 100 times 500 will give you the grams. An alternative way is to just go on to Google and type 54 over 100, 54% of 500 grams, you get 270. You go next for your mango butter, 15% of 500 grams, you get 75. You go up next for your cocoa butter, 10% of 500, you get 50. You go up next for your sweet almond oil, 20% of 500, you get 100. You go up next for your vitamin E oil, 0.5% of 500, you get 2.5. You go up next for your fragrance oil, 0.5% of 500, you get 2.5. Now when you finish, you're going to do a final total of everything, and then you make sure that everything is going to give you 500 grams. Just the same way for your percentage, everything must give you 100%. So everything, when you calculate it from top to the bottom, it has to give you what? It has to give you 500 grams. So this is just a very, very easy way to know how to convert your percentage into grams, and then to know how to come up with your formula. So this is just really what it is, because I get asked a lot, how do you convert percentage to grams? How do you come up with a formula? This is just very, very simple. This is an easy way to do it. And then if you're still watching, if you have not hit the subscribe button, kindly subscribe to our channel. I'm so sorry. So if you've not hit the subscribe button, kindly subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that you'll be the first to know when we post more educative skincare content. So quickly before I go, what I did to my skin is I used my toner, because you want to apply a serum that has hyaluronic acid on a damp skin. Then up next, I used my vitamin C serum. Then I used my moisturizer. The video of this moisturizer is in my channel here. Kindly watch to see how I made this. And now I'm using a sunscreen to protect my skin from the sun and ultraviolet rays. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.